Hello, today we're going to be restoring an old hand plane. I picked up this hand plane at a local antique store. I think I paid about $43 for it. I don't know too much about hand planes, but I've wanted to learn and to use one, so I picked one up. I'm going to try to do my best to get it in working order. I tried to do some research to try to date this thing, and I had a hard time trying to date it. It has a DE, which I think it stands for Diamond Edge, I believe. There's a little logo up here that's hard to see, but after we get it cleaned up, we'll see what I can make of it. Yeah, but I wanted to get a hand plane in my collection, so I picked one up, try to restore it here, and try to put it to some good use. I'm going to start by taking it apart. First thing I'm going to do is spray it down, some WD-40. And I'm just spraying it everywhere I see a bolt. I'm just starting to take apart, try to keep everything in order here. There's an old shaving in here. God knows how old that is. There she is. The next thing I'm going to do is flattening I think they call it the sole, flattening the bottom, and I just have sandpaper from 120 all the way up to 600. And I'm just going to rub it on there. Use the WD-40 as some lubricant. See my low spot there. Got silver. I don't have it. No paint. It hasn't come off here. Has it come off here or here? Not paint, but rust. It looks like. So it's looking pretty good. It's pretty flat. It's a little bit here and a little bit in the end, but I think I'm going to call that good. So I'm going to switch over to 220. I'm going to do the same thing with the blade. Be careful not to take too much off, because a thin blade will make it jump as it planes, is what I've been told. Switching over to 220. Doing the same process. $320. $600. Now I'm going to sharpen it. I don't have a sharpening stone like I should, but I'm going to use this 600 grit sandpaper and just try to keep it at the same angle. This is called the frog. This is the frog. It needs to be clean because the blade sits flush against it. So on a flat surface. welcome back. So a few days have passed. I have done most of the sanding I needed done. I still need to sand the sides of the shoe. The bottom we've gotten completely flat. We've sanded and sharpened the blade, and we've kind of knocked off the rust as much as possible off the frog and off of these items as well. So we're just going to finish by trying to sand and flatten the sides of the shoe. And you also notice we're outside today. It's a very nice day, so I thought I'd get some fresh air. So let's jump right in. Alright, that's going to be good enough for my liking. It's flat. I'm going to step it up and polish it. I just started with 120 to get the bulk removal. I'll probably polish it up to 800. I'm going to call that good enough. Polish to 600. I'm going to clean up a little bit and get ready to sand the wood down. Alright, I'm going to get ready to sand down the wood handles. I'm just going to go to 120 grain this time. I think that's all you need to go to let the stain penetrate good enough. Alrighty, we got it all sanded up. Next thing we're going to do is apply our Danish oil to our wood and then get it reassembled. Coming together very nicely. Now it's time to assemble. There she is. Let's get a piece of wood and test her out. adjuster, pull it back out a little bit. Getting some nice flakes. Just cutting just fine. This table is kind of flimsy. And she's doing some nice curls. As you can see, nice and flat pieces. Buttery smooth. There you have it. A restored hand plane diamond edge made in the United States. Hopefully you enjoyed watching. Go out and pick up an old hand plane, give it a little love, and get it working again. Thanks for watching.